So we're talking about globalization and the Columbian Exchange. So the Columbian Exchange is the phrase we use to describe this connection of the old world in Europe and the new world in the Americas, okay, what we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks or so. Okay, so that's the Columbian Exchange, because once they connect, well, what are they doing? They're exchanging goods. All right, so now globalization is basically what it's kind of like the legacy. It's, if we talk about like past to present connections, that is our present day connection to the Columbian Exchange. Globalization is what we're living with now as a result of the Columbian Exchange, okay? And you're gonna decide whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing. But to start us off, kind of taking a couple of steps back, as a brainstorming activity, I simply want you to come up with as many connections as you possibly can to the globe around you, okay? So for example, what's it going to say on the back of my shirt? Where is it made in, right? Where does the oil that goes in your car come from? In the middle of winter, do you really think we're like harvesting tomatoes and peaches out of the fruit trees? No. Where do those things come from? Okay, so there's other examples, but I did kind of give you the big ones, all right? So those will be, think about culture. That's one I didn't give you. Think about culture. There's another connection you'll have to the outside world, to the, outside the United States. Okay, so list as many of those as you can. It's like a brainstorming thing. And then simply search Columbian Exchange and look at what are some of the goods, because it'll be like the first picture that comes up. What are some of the goods that are coming out of the New World and going to the Old World, going to Europe? And how about the other way, coming from Europe and going to the Americas? Okay, what's getting slip-swapped there? Then we've just got a set of 3-column notes here. Of course, if we were, doing this in class, which if you're watching this video, probably not doing it in class, we'd kind of partner read this, but that's not going to work. So you'll have to do it all yourself. But basically, the essential question is, in your opinion, was the increasing connectedness of the globe a benefit? So basically, this whole idea of the Columbian Exchange and globalization, globalism, that you'll learn about in this reading, is it a net benefit or a net non-benefit, negative, So think about it, okay? Read the background, read what it is, read the historical background, take a look at the benefits, take a look at the downsides, and then make your decision. And I don't want to see, like, your main ideas can be short and sweet. They should be short and sweet. They should be, globalization is the history of, matter of fact, maybe I'll do that now for main ideas. Globalization is the history of it is. Okay, so those are just some examples of what the main ideas would be. And then you need to detail it. You need to expand on those, elaborate on those main ideas with the supporting details. And then just tell me, how does it connect to you? What's your opinion on this? And then in that summary, that's where I want you to answer the essential question, okay? So short and sweet. If you did not see us in class, that is what we did.